As per the ODI.org, open data is data that anyone can access, use or share. The Shakespeare Review identified £6.8 billion of total value in UK public sector data. A report in 2011 estimated that the EU market for public sector data would grow to €40 billion per year, while McKinsey estimated a global market powered by open data from across 7 sectors would create between $3 trillion and $5 trillion a year. Traditional open data portals have huge files with multiple file types, basic searching, no relationships, and no statistics or data analytic tools. User cannot explore data easily or without downloading these huge files, which makes this whole research process extremely time-consuming and difficult for the researchers. Here is when OpenDataManager.com comes into play by providing advanced search on contents, data refinement, statistical and analytical operations, find relationships among resources and much more within your browser window without separately downloading huge files. This means, researchers can now use this smart tool to access open data and quickly generate research reports. Let us explore what Open Data Manager is and how it is a blessing for your research. This is the editor. The editor has been divided into 3 key areas comprising of top toolbar, left-hand navigator and right-hand panel. The top sections represent data analytics, data management and data exploration toolbars. Each of these sections provides many features. The left-hand navigator contains collections of data sets, data resources, customized resources and user-uploaded resources, along with a tab to switch to favorites section area. Data resources which are modified can be stored in custom resource area. User can upload custom CSV files in upload resource area. By expanding these collections, users can easily navigate up to column name, file types, size, file structure without a need to explicitly download these files. In addition to this, user can also use single-click, mouse over and right clicks to load previews, see dataset details and data management options. The right-hand panel has spreadsheet-style view to support previews and actual views of file. Our previews normally shows 100 lines, selected from different portions of data resource. User can load actual file. The data resources can easily be closed by dragging them into trash bin. Now, let's have a quick look at how these fantastic features on top of 100,000 data resources produce amazing results and make research process simple and fast. There are multiple ways to initiate this value-driving process. If you are a treasure hunter and would like to build some innovative solution or product using open data in particular domain, then the best approach could be to use Frequency Finder. You may provide a specific term and ask Frequency Finder to tell you what are the related column names and their frequency of appearance in the data resources, or you may directly get list of most frequent column names as a whole or within a particular domain. User can then further drill down by exploring those data resources which contains these terms. This way user can start selecting and load data resources into left navigator for further analytics work. Alternatively, user may get a help from our advanced search feature, which allows users to find datasets or data resources. User may define multiple search query by using and, or clauses which can be refined further by more specific search scope using publisher, theme, code list and resource format selections. User can view previews of data resources directly and quickly add relevant dataset and data resources in the left navigator for further working. Content searching is another important tool for data explorers. Let's say a researcher needs in-depth research by finding those files which contains discussions on specific medicines or medical terminologies. The researcher can open content searching and search for records having contents regarding that specific terminologies. User can again select couple of important data resources within left navigator window. User may also get a help from other data exploration tools like directly searching titles of graphs, tables, figures, charts, statistics, sheets, reports for specific terms to find out those data resources which contains data with these specific terms. Finding relationship in 100,000 data resources is an extremely difficult and time-consuming task for researchers. Open Data Manager makes it easy and simple for you by providing exact and likely find relevance features. These features identify those data resources which have some common keys or column names available, that could help in establishing joins and relationships among different data resources. User can preview relevant resources directly from here and quickly add in the left navigator. Great. ODM has already made researchers' life easy by providing him exploration tools to quickly collect most relevant data resource files out of thousands of available data resources. Once relevant data resources have been collected, data analysis and refinement becomes important. For this, Open Data Manager provides many tools. User can select any portion of the file and draw charts for quick comprehension. Important statistical charts may be stored for future reference. Statistical operations like finding standard deviation, correlation, geometric mean and other can be performed and exported for future reference. With mathematical operations, you can perform addition, subtraction, division, multiplication etc. between multiple columns or with specific numbers and can save results in custom resources. When it comes to huge data, refinement and cleansing of data also becomes important to avoid data discrepancy and ensure data quality. The Refined Data tool available in Open Data Manager provides multiple functionalities. Text Facet facilitates users by grouping repetition of terms and showing its frequency of occurrence within specific column. User may rename these terms to enhance data quality and understanding. The Number Facet allows user to filter data using a numeric range. Clustering is another important functionality which shows you small differences between groups of data that may have same meaning. Plenty of another data refinement features also available like explode cells, trim transformation, remove number and extract number. To support researchers, Open Data Manager comes along with multiple other features and functionalities like create and upload custom files, which allows users to upload external files of CSV format in our system for further analytics. Download files and several others. Interestingly, several of these features are very detailed and make researchers' life much simple and easier by providing in-depth working. Like some Excel files contains hundreds of sheets within it. In our system, you can find previews of these sheets. Another interesting example is external web pages. There are several external web pages links available in Open Data portals, but the data resource is not directly downloadable. However, in our system, our team is trying to download these files from external web pages and make it part of the system along with availability of advanced searches etc. This means, user can now get these files accessible through one window. It would however, be a mandatory compulsion for the users to ensure about permission of using these files before actually using it for any business decisions or working. Researchers can manage these data resources by marking few of them in favorites to avoid mixing it up with several others, remove resource, maintain some notes corresponding to the data resources or subscribe these files for the update so that user gets automatic notification as soon as any changes in these data resources happen. So, users do not need to check data resource for the possible update every time he logs into the system. To understand potential and ROI of Open Data Manager, take an example of a research team which is working on only one data resource and trying to collect relevant data resources and column names from the pool of just 10,000 data resources. Even in such a simple research scenario, if it takes 10 minutes for researcher to download new data resource, check its column names and then note it down somewhere, it will still take around 100,000 minutes. That is, several months to just work on one data resource. With Open Data Manager, you can research on multiple data resources and find its relationships in much bigger pool of data resources, within couple of minutes. The features like graphical analytics, statistical analytics, data refinement and several others are additional. Just evaluate that with Open Data Manager, you are not only saving your research time, but also a huge human resource cost as well. In addition, you are also avoiding human error factors while working on such a huge pool of data resources. Open Data Manager is a huge potential and an opportunity for entrepreneurs, researchers, students, governments to properly explore, analyze and manage data resources to do in-depth exploration and quickly extract relevant intelligent business reports.